You don't have time for a lot of things, baby friends, relationships, meeting, just meeting people generally. And the time that you impart and the time that you have with each other is just so important. You only realize that once you're out of a college or a university. The fact that it's a success story, the fact that all of Greenwich students are somebody. You can never turn around and say that, oh, I graduated from Greenwich and I didn't get a job, or I graduated from Greenwich and I didn't get somewhere in life. We just met somebody who's at LinkedIn. I've met somebody who, I've met so many people all over the world from Greenwich, whether it's Indus Motors, whether it's Igloo, whether it's myself, whether it's Toyota, whether it's you can go on and on and on. There are managers, GM Marriott in Dubai is Greenwich. There's so many people, they're all over the place. And surprising for a university when we joined, it's a new university at that time. It wasn't something like IBA or LUMSO. It was a new university when we walked in. And we were not expecting this quality of education and also not expecting this quality of our future and what's defined for us. I flunked math 9 times.
Sultana Siddiqui, a woman of substance, a woman of courage, a woman of international fame. Sultana Siddiqui came from Hyderabad, Sindh, a historical city that has produced legends in many fields. She studied at a government high school, then at Government College for Women. She did her BA Honours and Masters in Comparative Religion from Sindh University.
Oh, she's a role model. बच्चों की तालीम में she's a role model. और फिर उन्होंने economically अपने को खुद दो पैरों पर खड़ा किया. तो तीनों she's a role model. Very hard working, intelligent हैं और बहुत ज़्यादा उनकी नज़र जो है वो मुस्तक़बिल पे काफ़ी होती है. She's a very good planner.
बहुत कम लोग हैं पाकिस्तान में जिन्होंने सिर्फ अपनी सलाहियत की बिना पर यह मुकाम हासिल किया है और सबसे अच्छी खूबी ये है कि उसने एज ए सिंगल पेरेंट अपने बच्चों को इतना आली तालीम और तरबियत दी है कि वो आज ज़िंदगी में बड़े कामयाब हैं. इसके लिए मैं समझता हूँ कि वो हम सब की बड़ी ख्वाहिश है कि इस तरह के रोल मॉडल हमारी सोसाइटी में बहुत होने चाहिए सुल्ताना जैसे.
Sultana Siddiqui joined PTV in 1974 and took the most difficult task, production of programs for children. She then expanded her horizons with producing music shows and from there moving on to dramas. In 2005, Sultana Siddiqui launched her first TV channel, Hum TV, with a very enthusiastic team of family, friends and fellow workers. Hum TV quickly turned into the talk of the town and then the world.
I think Sultana Siddiqui leaves a legacy of great professionalism. She's probably a woman leader, who has given empowerment to a lot of women, and in Pakistan, not just in Pakistan, but the entire subcontinent Asian region, she's probably the only president of a broadcasting network who has taken this network to a level where no other institution has been taken by a woman.
मोहब्बतों से गुंदी एक शख्सियत है जो सिर्फ मोहब्बतें फैलाना जानती हैं और बहुत ही प्यार मोहब्बत से काम भी सिखाती जाती हैं. इंसान को पता ही नहीं चलता और इंसान उनके पास सिर्फ बैठा होता है और उनसे सिर्फ बात करता है. तो उस थोड़े से टाइम में भी रोज़ जितनी देर मैं उनके साथ बैठती हूँ मुझे लगता है मैं कुछ नया सीख के उस कॉन्वर्सेशन में से निकली हूँ. एंड आई एब्सोल्युटली लव हर. आई थिंक she is one relationship that I'm proud of.
I think she's an amazing mother, and the motherly love and motherly affection and motherly advice she would give to us, she gives to everyone, and she makes everyone treat as special. And I cannot think of any mother or any professional better than of course, my mother.
मम्मी ने जो हमारी फैमिली को एक स्ट्रेंथ दी हुई है ना, आई थिंक इट्स अनबिलीवेबल. इट्स बेसिकली अ लर्निंग एक्सपीरियंस फॉर एवरीबडी. और मैं कहती हूँ कि 3 बहुएँ डिफरेंट बैकग्राउंड से, 3 बेटे बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग माइंडेड, फिर इतने सारे बच्चे, उसके साथ साथ वो दुनिया का वो हर काम कहती हैं हमसे कि करो, और कहती हैं जो चीज़ तुम लोगों को करनी है उसमें और बेहतर करो, बैठो नहीं, क्रिएटिव बनो. हम सब क्रिएटिव हैं और कभी हमें ये फील नहीं हुआ कि घुटन है या आप आगे नहीं बढ़ सकते. तो उनकी लाइफ अगर आप देखें तो वो पूरी दुनिया के लिए इंस्पिरेशनल सिर्फ नहीं है, वो हमारे लिए इंस्पिरेशनल भी है और थोड़ी सी हमारे ऊपर एक बर्डन भी है कि वी नीड टू डू बेटर, वी कैन नॉट लेट हर डाउन एंड वी नीड टू प्रूव हर कि वी कैन डू बेटर एंड help her achieve the goals further.
Now Hum TV has 2 more siblings, Hum Masala TV and Hum Sitare. Sultana Siddiqui has been behind the introductions of many renowned names in the industry. Abda Parveen, Tina Sani, Ali Haider, Nazia Hassan, Shazia Khushk are some of which come to mind.
I think that Sultana is a remarkable woman. She's one of those people who doesn't need degrees to demonstrate her skills. She has the most potent communication skills in the field of television broadcasting. She has converted her skills into a legendary, I think, demonstration of what is possible within the context of clean, wholesome and artistically well-honed entertainment in Pakistan.
In her long media career, she has won many national and international awards, including the prestigious Pride of Performance Award from the Government of Pakistan. Sultana Siddiqui is truly a pride of Pakistan.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम.
वालेकुम सलाम.
सुल्ताना सिद्दीकी से सुल्ताना आपा तक का सफ़र कैसा रहा?
सफ़र बहुत अच्छा रहा, क्योंकि जब सक्सेस हो जाती है, जो आपका विज़न होता है, जिस जगह आप जाना चाहते हैं, अगर वो आपका हो जाए तो फिर सारे जो हैं मंजिलें आसान हो जाती हैं.
इस मकाम पर पहुंचने में कोई तो रोल मॉडल होगा आपकी ज़िंदगी का.
मैं रोल मॉडल अपने बड़े भाई मज़हर सिद्दीकी को समझती हूँ, जिसने ज़िंदगी भर इतना इनकरेज किया, इतनी हिम्मत दिलाई कि बहुत सी चीज़ें जो मुश्किल भी हुई मुझे मुश्किल न लगी, तो वो मेरा रोल मॉडल है.
मैडम, बहैसियत ख़ातून इस शोबे में आपको किन किन मुश्किलात का सामना रहा?
जब ख़वातीन बाहिम्मत होकर निकलती हैं तो मर्दों से बेहतर और ज़्यादा मजबूत होती हैं. कुछ फ़ैसले होते हैं जिनको करने में आपको ज़ाहिरी बात है कि वो कुछ प्रॉब्लम्स तो मैं नहीं कहूँगी, लेकिन मुश्किल समझ में आती है, जो मेरे लिए तो आसान हो गई कि 3 लड़कों को सिंगल हैंडेड पालना और तीनों को इस सोच से पालना कि कोई एक दूसरे से कम भी ना हो, उनकी लीडरशिप क्वालिटीज़ या उनकी सक्सेस. तो जब मैं उसमें कामयाब रही तो मैंने अल्लाह का शुक्र किया कि इससे बेहतर काम शायद मैंने अपनी ज़िंदगी में नहीं किया.
हमारे ग्रेजुएटिंग स्टूडेंट्स के लिए आप कुछ कहना चाहेंगी?
मैं तो ये कहूँगी कि आपके जो मास कम्युनिकेशन के जो स्टूडेंट्स हैं, अगर उनको कभी कोई ऐसी ज़रूरत पड़े तो हमारे दरवाज़े भी उनके लिए खुले हैं और हम उनको अपने पास कुछ ना कुछ जो कुछ आता है उनको सिखा सकते हैं.
बहुत शुक्रिया.
बहुत शुक्रिया.
Hi, I am Jarjeet Seja and I am currently working as Chief Executive ARY Network, and I'm a proud alumni of Greenwich University. I've been part of Greenwich since 1994, and I would like to just say one thing, that wherever I am and whatever I am, I think Greenwich played an instrumental role or one of the key role in making what I am today. So I would just like to say thank you to Greenwich.
देखिए, इंडस हॉस्पिटल की जो बुनियाद है ना, वो यकीन के ऊपर है, और इसके पीछे एक तारीख़ है जो कि डा मेडिकल कॉलेज से शुरू हुई थी, पेशेंट वेलफेयर एसोसिएशन से। फिर वहाँ पर जब एक ब्लड बैंक बना, फर्स्ट वॉलंटरी ब्लड बैंक बना, फिर कैजुअल्टी बनी, जो बॉम्ब ब्लास्ट कराची में हुआ, जो 1986 में हुआ था, जिसमें सैकड़ों लोग मरे थे। तो उसके बाद ये ख्वाब उस वक्त देखा गया जो शर्मिंदा ताबीर 2007 में हुआ। लोगों को यकीन नहीं था कि ये होगा, और जब वो ये कहते थे कि इसके लिए मेहनत बहुत की गई जो फंड रेजिंग के ऊपर, लेकिन मेजर जो स्ट्रगल थी वो अच्छे लोगों को, ह्यूमन रिसोर्स को जो चाहिए था वो मिलने में तकलीफ ज़्यादा हुई थी।
बारी साहब इज़ अ वेरी हम्बल पर्सन एंड he has always tried to do good for the city and for the country.
Bari Saab comes from a distinguished career which he has served several patients over the years, so he is a real doctor.
जब कार्डियक सर्जन बन गए तो उनकी पोस्टिंग सिविल हॉस्पिटल में हुई जहाँ पे वार्ड नहीं था, सिर्फ कोई कार्डियक सर्जरी का वार्ड ही नहीं था। इन्होंने अपना क्लिनिक शुरू किया। क्लिनिक में वो रोज़ मुझे आके कहानियाँ सुनाते थे कि आज मेरे पास मरीज़ आए और वो बहुत गरीब लग रहे थे और मैं उनसे फ़ीस कैसे मांगता। इन 1990s उस वक्त कार्डियक सर्जरी की, ओपन हार्ट सर्जरी की फ़ीस थी तकरीबन 1.5 लाख रुपए, तो जिसमें कि सर्जन के तकरीबन 80,000 थे। तो वो कहते थे उस आदमी के पास तो मेरे पास फ़ीस के भी देने के पैसे नहीं हैं, तो मैं उससे सर्जरी की फ़ीस कैसे लूँ। तो मैं उसको कहता हूँ कि जी आप मेरे पास सिविल हॉस्पिटल आएँ। मैं उस वक्त उनको कहती थी कि भाई लोग तो गवर्नमेंट हॉस्पिटल से अपने क्लिनिक पे पेशेंट्स लाते हैं, आप नेशनल मेडिकल में अपने क्लिनिक से पेशेंट वापस हॉस्पिटल लेके जा रहे हैं। तो उन्होंने कहा नहीं भाई मैं ऐसा काम नहीं कर सकता। एंड ऑफ कोर्स आहिस्ता आहिस्ता उनका क्लिनिक उन्होंने बंद कर दिया एंड ही फुल टाइम शिफ्टेड टू कार्डियक सर्जरी सिविल हॉस्पिटल कराची।
बहुत से ऐसे लोग होते हैं जिनके अपने वालिदैन उनका रोल मॉडल होते हैं, लेकिन मैं बहुत खुश नसीब हूँ कि मेरे वालिद ऐसे एक इंसान है जो पूरी मुल्क के, बल्कि कहना चाहिए पूरी इंसानियत के लिए रोल मॉडल है, और इस चीज़ के लिए मैं अल्लाह का जितना शुक्र अदा करूँ वो काम है।
मुझे बड़ी खुशी है कि आज उनको इस एजाज़ से नवाजा जा रहा है, इसलिए मैं उनके लिए चंद अल्फाज कहना चाहूँगा। अपने सर्जरी के पेशे और फलाई काम की मसरूफियात के साथ साथ उन्होंने हम सबको घर पे मुकम्मल वक्त दिया। इसी वजह से बचपन से मेरे रोल मॉडल रहे हैं। मेडिसिन में एंट्री मैंने उन्हीं की वजह से ली थी। मुझे उम्मीद है कि मैं उनके नक्शे कदम पर चल के उनका और मुल्क का नाम रोशन करूँगा।
मैं बस ये कहना चाहूँगा कि मैं बहुत खुशकिस्मत हूँ कि मेरी वालिदा के साथ साथ मेरे रोल मॉडल ने मेरी परवरिश की, और मैं उम्मीद करता हूँ कि मैं उनके नक्शे कदम पर चल सकूँ।
What is important to recognize is that his reach is not just confined to Karachi, but it's in different cities of Pakistan. Finances is very critical in this. It is just the whole operation and all the facilities for the poor people are being run based on the philanthropic contributions that he has been mobilized.
देखिए, इंडस हॉस्पिटल में जो मुनफरिद चीज़ें हैं वो ये एक टोटली पेपरलेस हॉस्पिटल, टोटली कैशलेस हॉस्पिटल है, और ये क्वालिटी केयर प्रोवाइड करता है और फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट होती है।
एक दफ़ा मैंने डॉक्टर बारी से पूछा, मैंने कहा कि अगर मुझे ऐसा महसूस होता है कि अपनी फैमिली और इंडस में से किसी को चुनना पड़े तो मुझे तो 100% यकीन है कि आप इंडस को चुनेंगे, तो क्या आपको कभी अपने बच्चों का, फैमिली का ख्याल नहीं आता? तो उन्होंने जवाब दिया वो मेरे लिए काफ़ी था। उन्होंने कहा कि देखो अल्लाह ने जब खुद वादा किया है कि अगर मैं अल्लाह के बंदों का ख्याल रखूँगा तो मेरे जितनी भी जिम्मेदारियाँ हैं उसका ख्याल अल्लाह ने रखना है, तो जो वो करेगा वो मेरे से बदरजा पता नहीं कितने गुना बेहतर है।
जो इंडस हॉस्पिटल की स्ट्रेंथ है ना वो यकीन है, और यकीन यहाँ से अल्लाह के ऊपर। और हम समझते हैं कि आज जहाँ हम पहुँचे हैं वो मेरी वजह से नहीं, या हमारे किसी और की वजह से नहीं, ये अल्लाह ताला की मेहरबानी और हमारा जो पुख्ता यकीन है इसके ऊपर। आप इंडस हॉस्पिटल से किसी से भी पूछ लें कि इंडस हॉस्पिटल चलता कैसा है, वो यही कहेगा कि अल्लाह चलाता है। आप नौजवानों के अंदर जो है ना एक विजनरी लीडर्स पैदा करें जो कि ख्वाब देख सकें, और ख्वाब जो है ना बड़े ख्वाब देखें। हम समझते हैं कि ख्वाब वो होते हैं जो हम सोते हुए देखते हैं, असल तो ख्वाब वो होते हैं जो आपको सोने नहीं देते।
Assalamu alaikum, this is Faisal Yusuf. I was from the first batch of Greenwich when we had the Southeastern University program. I've been associated with Greenwich for the last 25 years, and I'm the proud alumni for Greenwich, and I want to be very active and proactive in this whole program that Greenwich has just started. Thank you very much.
I, Bibi Amina Firdaus Garib Hakim, do solemnly affirm that I will faithfully execute the office of President and will, to the best of my ability, without favor or prejudice, defend the Constitution and the institutions of democracy and the rule of law, ensure that the fundamental rights are protected and the unity of the diverse Mauritian nation maintained and strengthened.
This documentary film takes audiences on a journey through the President of Republic of Mauritius's past and present life. Amina Garib Hakim, an internationally renowned scientist and biologist, is the first woman elected President of the Republic of Mauritius and is the third woman to serve as head of state. She was born in Mauritius on October 17th. The secret of her charm is a beautiful mind that made us believe that any extraordinary deed can be accomplished. She is an incredible president with a true passion for research and horticulture to benefit the society and improve the people's lives. She has become a role model to many women. She grew up in Plain McNean and completed her studies at the primary school in St. Patrice and finished her highest school certificate at Loreto Convent, Cottrebones. She graduated from the University of Surrey in 1983 with a BSc in chemistry and did a PhD in organic chemistry at Exeter University. In 1988, she married Anwar Hakim, who is a surgeon. She has 2 children, a son Adam and a daughter Iman. The President of the Republic started her career in 1987 as a lecturer at the Faculty of Agriculture at the University of Mauritius. She gradually climbed the ladder to serve successfully as Dean of the Faculty of Science and Pro-Vice Chancellor from 2004 to 2010. She was until recently the Managing Director of the Center for Phytotherapy and Research and Professor of Organic Chemistry with an endowed chair at the University of Mauritius. Within the field of biodiversity conservation and sustainable development, she has authored scientific articles and has lectured extensively across the world. She is a member of the editorial boards of major journals, has served on technical committees in various capacities, including the chair of several national committees in Mauritius. Amina brilliantly succeeds in her ambassadorial role as an international interest on her research. She travels a lot to deliver speeches at worldwide conferences in France, United States, Brazil, and in Africa. Her Excellency is proud that her daughter is studying science as well, and son is studying arts, and mother is equally happy of the children's choice. She believes in the philosophy, choose a job you are passionate about. We have exclusively taken a short interview of Her Excellency, which will surely give you a brief insight into her remarkable life.
First of all, I would like to begin the interview by asking you that being so busy with your research work, did you ever imagine that you would be the president of your nation one day?
Well, I think throughout my career, even through the research, wherever I was presenting Mauritius, I was always kind of raising the flag of my country very high. So in my own ways, I was celebrating my country and I was serving my country. Sure. So I think to be given this opportunity to serve at the highest position, I think has been a blessing.
Thank you. Could you give us an overview of the circumstances that led to you becoming the first woman president of Mauritius?
It was completely by surprise, coincidence, and I think it came by the fact that one party was presenting constitutional reform with an executive president with full powers, 7 years, and the other party came up with no change in the constitution. And as you know, we have a very Westminster style of government. And so the party went with this, and I think the fact that they also presented a woman at that level, along with all the circumstantial kind of situation that was there, so it made the party win, and they also won with a landslide.
Okay. Your country holds a magical attraction for people due to its immense natural beauty. However, what is your favorite tourist place?
I should say it's my favorite tourist place because we have such beauty in terms of the tropics. I have always been attracted to countries where there is a lot of historical past. So I have been very attracted to Asia because I think a lot of our civilizations stem from that part of the world. Africa holds a very special place in my heart because this is where humanity started. And I think the Middle East, with countries like Turkey, for example, where you feel there has been the weight of civilization as we know it. Yes. And also the New World, because at some point they represented the new El Dorado. So there are many, many places like this that are very close to my heart in terms of tourist destination.
Thank you. Every child has a plan for themselves when they're young. Some want to be doctors, some want to be astronauts. What was your plan?
I think from the very early on, I was blessed to have witnessed the landing of the man on the moon. And so ever since that event, I think it kind of made me think of becoming a scientist. So I have always dreamt of being a scientist, and there were two events that I have remarked my decision. One of them, as I said, the landing of the man on the moon, and the second one that firmed it up was the birth of Louise Brown, the first test tube baby, because then I realized the importance and the impact that science can have on livelihoods.
Thank you. And what is your greatest passion?
My greatest passion has always been work, and a work well done, a piece of work well done. But I think over the years I've learned to make my work become my passion, because I always believe that if you enjoy what you do, you won't have to work a single day in your life.
Yes.
Thank you.
Gender bias has always been a problem, and did you ever face any limits or boundaries as being a woman?
As you have said, gender bias is always there and always will be. But the message I've had for girls is to focus on the quality of your work, because when you focus on quality, it has no gender, and you get assessed for the quality of your work. So if you do that, then there's no limit to what a woman can do.
Okay. And to end the interview, I would want to ask you the one person who has inspired you the most.
The one person, well, there are a few people actually. There are people who have influenced me, for whom I have a lot of admiration for, and that person would be Marie Curie. Marie Curie, because in the time when she was working, she was not even accepted to teach as a lady scientist. She still managed to get 2 Nobels. And then, of course, there are the freedom fighters in Africa, and among them you have people like Julius Nyerere, you have Mandela, and in Asia, of course, you have Gandhi, and all these people, they have in their own way shaped the destiny of mankind.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your time, Ms. President.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Now, let's have a look what her family has to say about her.
What is the thing you love and admire most about your mother?
I personally think that the thing I love the most about my mom is basically that she always had time for my brother and I, even though she was a really busy woman. And I admire that she always has respect for other people, and that she has a lot of dedication for hard work.
And how has your life changed since you're the president's daughter now?
It didn't really change though, because I basically stayed the same person and she stayed the same person too. Nothing has changed back then at home, so I guess it's pretty cool like that.
I think we have always had busy schedules. From the time we got married, she was working and I was working. And you know, we really had very little time together. But like you said, quality time is the important. The quality of the time is of essence, not the quantity of the time. So we had to make do with whatever we had, and I think it didn't do us any harm. I think that the important thing is that it is necessary to educate your children, whether it is a boy or a girl. In the past, a lot of Asian families neglected the education of their girls, and a lot of brain power has been unused or has been given not enough attention in the past. And you will find that there is now a revolution all over the world, but essentially in the Asian countries where girls are being now pushed to develop their faculties as much as possible, and very often they do as well as, if not better than boys.
As you have said, and I think this is equally true both for Pakistan and for Mauritius, the key word I think is respect. Respect in the widest sense of the word. Respect for yourself, respect for your parents, respect for your neighbors. And I think the source of a lot of intolerance in the world, I think, comes from the fact that there is little knowledge of your neighbor, of the differences, of the cultures, of the tradition. And this, of course, can lead to a lot of problems. And we've seen that happening in many places. That the key word is to learn to respect.
Bien, bien qu'on a passé, comment il y a pas nation, comment il y a mon enfant était, Laurette, il fait Laurette Maïbou, mais Laurette, quand il parle d'école, ça, Laurette fait appeler, dire qui fait il va venir d'école aujourd'hui. Mais comment j'ai un petit peu, comment j'ai, il y a la fille, il va pas aller. Mais Laurette est bien content, Laurette Maïbou. Dans son enfance, moi j'ai eu une grandi, comment j'ai un flair. Voisins, famille, tout content lui. Moi j'ai pas assez guette lui satisfait là. Il a fait son étude en soirée en Angleterre. Toutes les semaines il parlait comment il fait pour son nous.
Well, it's a dream. I never thought that Amina will be, because she had many. The proposal for the nomination to be president of Mauritius, she was not in Mauritius. She was in Brazil for that talk.
Okay.
For that talk for 14 or 12 minutes. And when she landed on Tuesday morning, the press people phoned her whether she was aware that her name has been everywhere on the lips of Mauritians, that she will be the future president. And she answered, I just landed, I don't know what is the proposal. And she asked my advice. I just only tell her, those who dare succeed in life.
Yes, true.
Father, as father, I'm very proud. And I always support her in any moment.
Passionate, devoted, visionary, realistic and humanistic. This is how we would certainly describe Amina Gharib Fakim. At 54, she has had a rich experience and is now a fulfilled, radiant, happy woman, enjoying most serenely the exciting life she treasures above all things.
Mr. Sirajuddin Aziz is an institution within himself. He's regarded as one of the leading bankers of this day and age, not only on a national level, but internationally as well. His contributions to the executive financial sectors of banking like marketing, foreign trade, corporate credit, and trading and development, to name a few, are groundbreaking. Mr. Aziz started his career in 1977 at the Bank of Credit and Commerce International. After making his mark, he moved to different professional assignments, which took him to numerous countries, such as Nigeria, Abu Dhabi, and England, where he rendered his exemplary services. Mr. Siraj is currently heading the Habib Metropolitan Bank as President and CEO. Under his unparalleled leadership, the bank has seen immense growth, with the network growing impressively in all parts of Pakistan. He is also one of the founding members of UBL and served as CEO of Bank Al-Falah, where he led the bank to sustained growth. With 406 branches in 5 countries and an HR complement of over 10,000 employees. He has vigorously promoted Pakistan as a trading partner and attracted large investments in his capacity as bank head. He has proceeded on to actively overseeing the entire spectrum of banking operations of various banks for over the last 15 years.
So you have held top positions in the banking sector. What was the one thing that made you choose this sector, and why do you keep going on in it?
To be honest, I did not select banking as a profession. I went there accidentally, in the sense that everybody from my class while we were at the university were applying for a classified ad response in the Daily Dawn. And from one interview to the other, it was a journey, and suddenly I decided to plunge into banking. The fact that I have clung to it is the fact that I realized over the period of time that I spent there that banking is not about money, banking is not about economics, banking is about people, and people interest me.
So in your book, Bitter and Sweet, you've wrote that you gave meaning to your father's life. How was that?
The book that you're mentioning is actually an autobiography of my father. I have only put in an afterword and I've called it my book. It's essentially largely written by him. The fact that my child gives a meaning to my life today is the same fact that I narrated that I gave meaning to my parents. And that meaning became more pronounced and more important in his life because I lost my mother at a very young age. So I was his motivating factor to go on with life. That's why I mentioned to him that I gave meaning to his life.
And other than that, you have been an inspiration to all of us.
That's very kind of you.
Is there anything you would like to give as a message to our graduating students?
Please, I would implore upon each and every single graduate today that please look at the faces of your parents. They're smiling, they're happy. Don't pull out that smile ever from their face. Let it remain there, radiating and smiling and giving you strength for your life.
Thank you so much for giving us your time, sir. Thank you.
Pleasure as well.
Aziz, an inspirational personality and a noted visionary of our time, is not only binded to the banking and financial sectors, but is also a teacher at heart. He yearns to see the youth of today taking our country to greater heights. He has penned a number of poems and writings on different topics and is also an avid reader. Mr. Siraj's career is one which has seen growth at an exponential level. He has been the recipient of numerous awards, all highlighting the milestones that he has acquired over the time of his illustrious career. He is a man of many talents and is duly credited for it. Despite being a distinguished banker and having a strenuous schedule, Mr. Aziz is still a dedicated family person. He has always been and remains a man of virtue.
When I got married, we went abroad, we went to Nigeria. His first posting was when I got married. Before that, he has been staying at London, Abu Dhabi. But at Lagos, we had a very good time there. He's a very good husband. और यानी कि we take advantage of it also because he's good. और बस एक शिकायत है because time ज़्यादा नहीं देते ये घर पे और he comes around about 9:30 at times. ज़ाहिर है we hardly because he's very fond of his children. So even though they don't get the time they need, or he's not fond of going out, having food out, just wants to be at home with his children. तो जो कुछ भी है हम लोग छोटी सी फैमिली है. Good.
He is humble, disciplined, and extraordinarily giving. He inspires those he meets with his undiluted humbleness, sincerity, and compassion. He delivers every word he speaks with a dignified thoughtfulness and humble sweetness that leaves his audience overswept with a sense of calm and an urge to listen to more. For his significant contributions to the development of his beloved country's financial sector and for his honorable public service, the degree of Doctor of Financial Management honoris causa is being awarded to Mr. Sirajuddin Aziz at the Convocation 2015 of Greenwich University, Pakistan.
Sultana Siddiqui, a woman of substance,
A woman of courage, a woman of international fame. Sultana Siddiqui came from Hyderabad, Sindh, a historical city that has produced legends in many fields. She studied at a government high school, then at Government College for Women. She did her BA Honours and Masters in Comparative Religion from Sindh University.
Oh, she's a role model. बच्चों की तालीम में she's a role model. और फिर उन्होंने economically अपने को खुद दो पैरों पर खड़ा किया. तो तीनों she's a role model. Very hard working, intelligent हैं और बहुत ज़्यादा उनकी नज़र जो है वो मुस्तक़बिल पे काफ़ी होती है. She is a very good planner.
बहुत कम लोग हैं पाकिस्तान में जिन्होंने सिर्फ अपनी सलाहियत की बिना पर यह मुकाम हासिल किया है और सबसे अच्छी खूबी ये है कि उसने एज ए सिंगल पेरेंट अपने बच्चों को इतना आली तालीम और तरबियत दी है कि वो आज ज़िंदगी में बड़े कामयाब हैं. इसके लिए मैं समझता हूँ कि वो हम सब की बड़ी ख्वाहिश है कि इस तरह के रोल मॉडल हमारी सोसाइटी में बहुत होने चाहिए सुल्ताना जैसे.
Sultana Siddiqui joined PTV in 1974 and took the most difficult task, production of programs for children. She then expanded her horizons with producing music shows and from there moving on to dramas. In 2005, Sultana Siddiqui launched her first TV channel, Hum TV, with a very enthusiastic team of family, friends and fellow workers. Hum TV quickly turned into the talk of the town and then the world.
I think Sultana Siddiqui leaves a legacy of great professionalism. She's probably a woman leader, you know, who has given empowerment to a lot of women. And in Pakistan, not just in Pakistan, but the entire subcontinent Asian region, she's probably the only president of a broadcasting network who has taken this network to a level where no other institution has been taken by a woman.
मोहब्बतों से गुंदी एक शख्सियत है जो सिर्फ मोहब्बतें फैलाना जानती हैं और बहुत ही प्यार मोहब्बत से काम भी सिखाती जाती हैं. इंसान को पता ही नहीं चलता और इंसान उनके पास सिर्फ बैठा होता है और उनसे सिर्फ बात करता है. तो उस थोड़े से टाइम में भी रोज़ जितनी देर मैं उनके साथ बैठती हूँ मुझे लगता है मैं कुछ नया सीख के उस कॉन्वर्सेशन में से निकली हूँ. एंड आई एब्सोल्युटली लव हर. आई थिंक शी इज़ वन रिलेशनशिप दैट आई एम प्राउड ऑफ.
I think she's an amazing mother, and the motherly love and motherly affection and motherly advice she would give to us, she gives to everyone, and she makes everyone treat as special. And I cannot think of any mother or any professional better than, of course, my mother.
मम्मी ने जो हमारी फैमिली को एक स्ट्रेंथ दी हुई है ना, I think it's unbelievable. It's basically a learning experience for everybody. और मैं कहती हूँ कि 3 बहुएं डिफरेंट बैकग्राउंड से, 3 बेटे बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग माइंडेड, फिर इतने सारे बच्चे, उसके साथ साथ वो दुनिया का वो हर काम कहती हैं हमसे कि करो और कहती हैं जो चीज़ तुम लोगों को करनी है उसमें और बेहतर करो, बैठो नहीं, क्रिएटिव बनो. हम सब क्रिएटिव हैं और कभी हमें ये फील नहीं हुआ कि घुटन है या आप आगे नहीं बढ़ सकते. तो उनकी लाइफ अगर आप देखें तो वो पूरी दुनिया के लिए इंस्पिरेशनल सिर्फ नहीं है, वो हमारे लिए इंस्पिरेशनल भी है और थोड़ी सी हमारे ऊपर एक बर्डन भी है कि वी नीड टू डू बेटर. वी कैन नॉट लेट हर डाउन एंड वी नीड टू प्रूव हर कि वी कैन डू बेटर एंड हेल्प हर अचीव द गोल्स फर्दर.
Now Hum TV has 2 more siblings, Hum Masala TV and Hum Sitare. Sultana Siddiqui has been behind the introductions of many renowned names in the industry. Abda Parveen, Tina Sani, Ali Haider, Nazia Hassan, Shazia Khushk are some of which come to mind.
I think that Sultana is a remarkable woman. She's one of those people who doesn't need degrees to demonstrate her skills. She has the most potent communication skills in the field of television broadcasting. She has converted her skills into a legendary, I think, demonstration of what is possible within the context of clean, wholesome, and artistically well-honed entertainment in Pakistan.
In her long media career, she has won many national and international awards, including the prestigious Pride of Performance Award from the Government of Pakistan. Sultana Siddiqui is truly a pride of Pakistan.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम।
वालेकुम सलाम।
सुल्ताना सिद्दीकी से सुल्ताना आपा तक का सफ़र कैसा रहा?
सफ़र बहुत अच्छा रहा, क्योंकि जब सक्सेस हो जाती है, जो आपका विजन होता है, जिस जगह आप जाना चाहते हैं, अगर वो आपका हो जाए तो फिर सारे जो हैं मंजिलें आसान हो जाती हैं।
इस मकाम पर पहुंचने में कोई तो रोल मॉडल होगा आपकी ज़िंदगी का।
मैं रोल मॉडल अपने बड़े भाई मज़हर सिद्दीकी को समझती हूँ, जिसने ज़िंदगी भर इतना इनकरेज किया, इतनी हिम्मत दिलाई कि बहुत सी चीज़ें जो मुश्किल भी हुई मुझे मुश्किल न लगी, तो वो मेरा रोल मॉडल है।
मैडम, बहैसियत